Okay, let's go for a new cheap review. I mean, this is not actually cheap. This used to be a Giagni Pompa kitchen faucet, and I bought it for about $300 8 years ago. It did not last even 8 years. Unfortunately, this one started leaking about a year ago, and as you can see, there's some residue there. Uh, Despite it looking like an absolute beast, it's a beautiful looking piece of equipment, and I have not seen any design that looks as tanky as this hose head over here. It was completely convenient. My kid used to essentially love it because it allowed him dishwashing to move the hose around. He's a little bit disabled, and he would essentially be able to work on dishes with this and glasses and whatnot. However, he would also grab on the arm to hold himself upright, and I believe that caused some stress on this part over here, which I saw sagging some weeks back. Yeah, I do not do a lot of dishwashing in my house. In that case, the part essentially failed, leaked, and started like pulling underneath my cabinets, which I am very worried about because I don't want rotted cabinets. Some videos claimed right from the get-go that there was a leak on the top part. Mine was on the bottom. Despite we can see some deposit over there. In order to remove the top head of the hose, all you had to do was unscrew over here the head, which was quite easy. Then you would remove this part from the top of the hose head, which would be here. You could unscrew this, okay, and the hose head would be off. Then you could pull the spring, which is the Curtis, and man, is this thing heavy. And then you could tighten according to a video I saw over here, which was not my case. So I needed to remove the bracket of the arm, which had a Phillips screw over here, which was welded shut because of the water deposits or whatnot. I tried that with the screwdriver. It didn't work. Marred the head, and then tried with a screw extractor. I no longer trust any of those. They don't work for anything, so don't even buy them. And eventually ended up drilling it, and I was able to remove it, and I noticed that it's absolutely missing a seal. The thing must have vanished. Somebody pulled some magic on it, but look at the gap over there. That's crazy. Like I was saying, probably it was caused by the constant pulling on the hose, which is supposed to be designed for. I mean, this thing is supposed to be designed for pulling and whatnot. It's called a pull down, for goodness sake. So just hooking it up or getting it bracketed requires you to pull and push and whatnot. In any case, it's not designed for user serviceability at all. I'm thankful I did not call a plumber because it would have been 2 visits. One, just to find out that you could not service this piece of crap, and the other one to install a new faucet, which I did myself. I loved the way it looked, but unfortunately it didn't last as long as it should have for about $300, which I think was what I bought it for back in 2018. It's still sold not by the original manufacturer, which is called Giagni, and this was the Pompa model. This is still sold by Home Depot under Glacier Bay. I'll show a picture of it. And also sold by Lowe's under Allen Roth. My recommendation to you, stay away from it. It looks nice. It's not worth it. It's not gonna last long. You're gonna have trouble between 2 and 8 years from your purchase date. And the original manufacturer does not make it so that you can service it. I don't know about those brands' warranty, but the original one is garbage. Take care.